Three, two, one pills. Oh, love these first pills for both players. They're
Hmm.
got somewhere to put it, and honestly, when your round is just getting started, that always seems to be the first the first thing is, is it going to be something that makes you freeze for a second? So I'm glad to see that neither player had that issue.
Yeah, and actually, there was a little bit of a mini red blitz on Sportsy's side, and Sportsy was able to use it really, really well to take some reds out horizontally. So looking good there. And this double yellow going to be great. Causes some drop time, but these that's inevitable in levels 4 through 7. So these two very close together. 4 viruses for Prey, 6 for Sportsy. Oh, but don't think Prey wanted to put that yellow blue there.
No, but we'll see. Kind of okay. He decides to just underclear it, or possibly I don't know. These double blues keep showing up. Looks like
Hmm.
he's going to go for a horizontal. I'm not sure I agree with that method, but it will get the job done. It just is going to take a little bit longer. Prey now is going to be desperate for this yellow blue that's coming up, and here comes that bit of yellow garbage that I'm not sure he was counting on. As Sportsy out at a 120, so going to be holding on to a lead as Prey tries to dig out here.
Hmm. And as long as Sportsy can get enough red and yellow in the RNG, it's going to be pretty smooth sailing. Yeah, so tucked that blue into columns 1 and 2 to minimize that drop time. Oh, yes! Two double yellows in a row to get that sweet tea. That is exactly what you want to see in the beginning of that level for Sportsy. And Prey still working through this. You hate to see when you drop uh that long drop and the garbage just there's one piece that you can't get to.
Yeah, he's out at a 157, and honestly, just the number of punish pieces that he got right at the end there were real tough. Uh, but this honestly it kind of just evens the match out because Sportsy's giving up about a minute in average time as well as best time on this level block. So this is exactly what Sportsy needs to keep himself in this one. And look at this pill. This is exactly what he
Mhm.
wants. Yes,
I
manages to
love that
get
move.
two color cross. Not the most common move.
Yeah, I love to see that. I was really hoping that pill was gonna come down and that Sportsy was gonna use it in that place. On the right-hand side of your screen, it's clear that Prey wanted to use that red blue in columns 4 and 5 instead of 3 and 4 to tuck that in, but actually it did leave him open to create a horizontal there that wasn't accessible, wouldn't have been accessible if he used that. So, and
What are you
he is
talking
out
about?
of that
All of that
situation.
was
All of that
all
was
of that
planned?
was 100%
Oh,
planned.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
Right,
totally.
right, right. That's
Uh,
exactly how I do it too.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, everything came together perfectly for Prey. So, it was all part of the plan. He is going to have to either underclear or horizontal. I would think the underclear would be the smart play, and looks like he thinks the same. He'll be joining Sportsy at a 331 here in this level number 6, and look at what Sportsy's got
Mhm.
queued up. This is some gold level play.
Yeah, you can see with that um, large red spire on column 3. Yeah, he's looking to set up that horizontal. The exact pill that he wanted did not come through, but that is okay. And because the garbage on top of column 4, not a problem at all. He can underclear that yellow. And as long as he doesn't wreck the possibility for that horizontal blue on the bottom, he'll be just fine. And let's see, 13 viruses behind is Prey at the moment, but a lot of good stuff going on this board so far. I think the decisions that Prey's been making are pretty solid here at Ook.
Yeah, I mean everything is nice and clean on this board, and that I think is a hallmark of Prey's play style. He tends to keep a clean board, and honestly, he's tilted. That's after that big problem there on the first level. You're seeing the mistakes are starting to stack up a little bit, and that's just the way this game goes. But he is making up quite a bit of ground. Let's see if he goes ahead and takes this horizontal. He does. That is exactly what I wanted to see him do. And he's just a couple of viruses behind of Sportsy, who has this head start into level number 7 and is going to have, looks like, a 9 virus lead. So that is our chase down at the end of this game, number 1.
Yeah, the formation on Sportsy's board though is not ideal. I mean, you've got that high up on the left, high up on the right, chasm in the center, and those double yellows in 1 and 2. Hard to get in the way that you would want. You'd want to be able to take them out horizontally, but there wasn't much of a build potential to get up there at the beginning of the board. So, you know, this lead is narrowing, and if Prey can sort of wake it up, shake it off, this could be really, really close.
Yeah, and especially with the type of board that Sportsy has, it's very heavy on columns 1 and 8, and you know how much I hate those boards.
Mhm, yeah. You do
We
not
have
like those.
seen over the years we have seen so many players just fall apart on columns 1 and 8. So I just got to hope for Sportsy's sake that he can manage to keep things moving. And if you're Prey, hope that he can take advantage of a less than ideal board for his opponent.
Yeah, Prey had some interesting, I think maybe some conflicting plans going on in the center of that board. There was a red horizontal working, but then red on top and a possible yellow horizontal, which is now still coming, but there's a dependency there. So that's pretty tough. And now the yellows go vertically. And so column 8 is blocked up, which is a little bit of the same story as we saw in Prey's first level. And meanwhile, Sportsy very much opened up that situation. The red in column 8 is going to be a little bit slow, but this double red, perfect for that. And it'll be pretty smooth sailing to the end.
Yeah, we just got to see if double yellow would be perfect for Sportsy, and he is setting up and gets the double yellow
Mhm.
when it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But a 658 is going to give Sportsy game number 1, and you can see. I think that's relief
Mhm.
on his face. I have been there. I know that feeling as Prey visibly frustrated, but is definitely somebody who can just shake this off and put himself right back in this one. So that's game number 1. We're going to see what these players can do with game number 2.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I would have relief on my face after going through that 7 that Sportsy had. It just didn't feel good, It's not the formation that you really wanna see, and we have a ready from Prey, and we're looking for a ready from Sportsy, and we've got it.
Again, each round today is going to be a best of 3, as we do have different level blocks coming up, but this will be our only 4 to 7 match. And very different board shapes for these two boards, Savage.
Mhm.
It's very different leans. I'm trying to describe the one that I'm seeing on Sportsy side, and it's just weird. But yeah, that's partially just from a lot of experience with levels 6 through 9, and not a lot with level 4. It definitely tends to get these weird shapes.
Mhm, and you can see that Sportsy is sort of weaving these pills back and forth. Meanwhile, this red yellow, great for Prey's setup, just took some viruses, some garbage off the board. That column eight's a little bit locked up right now, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem, especially tucking that yellow in was a great move. And now Prey essentially has a flat top line to work with. So and clearing out that red garbage makes it even easier. So everything's free and clear for Prey. It's pretty clear for Sportsy too. It's going to take some drop time, probably an under clear. Nice combo there for Sportsy to really open everything up. Oh, the
Yeah,
double
Prey
blue
with
coming in for Prey. Just a little
Yeah,
late.
it was an unfortunate misdrop. That double blue that's sitting in column 7, he meant to push over, but both players out at a 122, so they are going to
Mm.
be keeping this nice and close. Just trying to build up the drama for us. And man, for Prey's sake, I hope he gets a lot of yellow this seed because there is so much of it on this board.
I was gonna say the same thing for Sportsy, but Sportsy did some amazing stuff and managed to get quite a bit of that yellow off of the board quickly. There was a nice tuck into a horizontal. I'm seeing a lot of progress in Sportsy's pill handling, just the maneuvering that he's doing, the vision he's showing. It's really, really cool. And oh my gosh, I'm so glad some of this yellow is coming through for Sportsy as well. I mean, excuse me, for Prey.
Yeah, I mean everything has come up. I like the setups here, and oh,
Ooh,
is he gonna do it?
yeah.
He's gonna see it. Awesome. That is one of those maneuvers that, oh, and a great
Oh,
cross from Sportsy.
oh my
Wow,
gosh.
both
That was
players just putting it down.
look at that, and Sportsy is seeing, how close things are. You saw clutching his pearls a little bit. Yeah, this is awesome play. I think this is exactly what I would have expected from the 2 of these, players against each other with the grudge match, etcetera.
Yeah, I have to say, just uh, uh, I've already forgotten what I was going to say. It's good play, and yeah, they are just they're really showing out here. Um, it's just so close. As yeah, it's just a three virus difference, but I don't know if it's been Sportsy's end game or if the pills have just been coming up better. But it seems like this is what it's been. Is Prey is catching a small lead, and then Sportsy will catch up. So gonna see what's gonna happen next as Prey gets this yellow in where he wanted to put it the last
Mhm.
time. That was a lucky double yellow for him.
Yeah, I think there's an issue for both of these players. That issue's name is red at the moment. I think we're seeing a Sportsy trying to figure out what the most efficient way to get all that red is off the board. And that's when you start to make those elaborate plans. But the issue is going to be that yellow in column one. I don't know how that's going to come off the board quickly. And also, an awesome drop there from Prey to just sort of lower that temperature on the board. Um, it's going to be some garbage clearing, but that under clear with the garbage on the blue looks really good. Provided Prey can get all the red, it's going to be a pretty nice end game for him.
Yeah, it's starting to show up for him as, oh, now Sportsy has a big dig to get through. This is, I mean, it could go in five pills if the right pills show up. It's just a matter of will they, and they're
Mhm.
starting to. Looks like that is going to be what's going to happen as Prey is just needing red, and it is not showing up for him. He's going to get this one. Now he's just going to need three more from here. Sportsy out at a 445. Prey going to be right behind him. Let's see how many punish pills it is. It is just two as he is out at a 453. So again
Yeah,
with
and
the chase down.
that's the farthest apart they've been this whole game. So, that's pretty wild.
We're going to see what they're able to do with the pills they are given. And, level seven, of course, known for being a butt. We'll see.
Is that a
We'll
technical
see.
term?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no,
Oh, yeah,
Sportsy,
definitely.
no. Oh, that was
Oh, that's a
yeah,
lot.
you see that wasn't the intended course for that garbage, but very easily corrected there with the triples that were going on. A little bit behind is Sportsy, but if you take a look, there's a bunch of doubles obstructing Prey's path there. And not the best way. We've got a vertical on column 8 and then followed by like a horizontal down there. So it's kind of a traffic light situation. It's going to just take a little bit of time. And yeah, you can see from his face that he did not want that red yellow to go in 6-7. He wanted to go in, or sorry, 5-6. He wanted to go 6-7. So man, it
Yeah.
is close between the two of these players.
It's just a 2 hours difference, and Prey now is committed to a horizontal on something. It's neither one is coming up. Looks like it's going to be on the red as he takes the blue vertically. For Sportsy, it is just yellow that he needs.
Mhm.
And man, it's just going to be a question of what's going to happen. Prey has a traffic light and is getting the right pills, but it's just going to be, are they going to come up fast enough? There's one yellow. Now he needs two more, and he needs them stacked properly. So,
Mm.
oh, is he calling for a double yellow?
I think he is. He's trying to call that shot, uh, and it's just Sportsy slides in and takes it. And I think it might have I think it might have made the difference, that strategy. And Sportsy
Ooh.
is going to move on to the next round. That was so close. I think we probably all would have wanted to see a decider between these two. At either rate, we're seeing a rivalry form, and it's pretty exciting. So stick around. We're going to have some more matches for you. This is the DRMC.